The biggest thing that I think that I didn't do, even though I know a little bit more than a layperson, is that I was not urgent with the care. My major symptoms were bloating, burping, and belching. I burped like 24/7, and at some point I was coughing as well. Very uncomfortable. I was doing 12-hour shifts as a pharmacist, and I burped my way through councils, and none of the medications worked. I was already on a very high dose of a proton pump inhibitor, which is an anti-acid medication, and also taking Gaviscon, Tums, but none of this seemed to be doing the trick anymore. While hiking, if I did that too fast, I found some of the GERD coming up, and that was unusual. I couldn't swim. I like swimming. So when I did that, it felt like I was actually having a heart attack. Eventually, I had the endoscopy in 2022, and it flagged a hernia, which was labeled as slight. Every time I went to the doctors, it was more like, let's change the proton pump inhibitor. That's the knee-jerk reaction. But it didn't seem to quite cut it, so I knew I had to do something. By then, my husband actually found Dr. Brewer and Dr. Parker's video on the Hopkins site.
So when we met Tripuri, she came with typical reflux symptoms, meaning heartburn, regurgitation of acid content into her throat. So she had also throat clearing, like coughing, but she also had a lot of belching, which is not the most typical reflux symptom.
It was nice to see her taking charge of me, as opposed to me trying to figure out, hey, where should I go from here? This is not normal. What should I do with myself?
Any patient that has a hiatal hernia greater than 1-2 centimeters most likely will require a hernia repair before doing a TIF to guarantee a good outcome. And the hernia repair involves basically the diaphragm, which is the muscle that divides the abdomen from the thorax or the chest, has a little hole called the hiatus. The esophagus passes the hiatus to meet the stomach. A hiatal hernia means that that junction is in the chest, meaning the stomach went through that hole into the chest. So what Dr. Parker does is he dissects that area. He will pull the stomach from the chest into the abdomen, and then he puts some stitches in that hiatus to make it smaller. So the stomach doesn't protrude anymore into the chest. And then immediately after he finished, I actually craft the valve that will prevent, it's called a flap valve. You can eat, but things don't come back up. And I do that with the TIF device.
Oh, it was just incredible. When I woke up, I had no acid taste in my mouth. Boom. No burps. Second boom. So I was like just thrilled, and I was like, can this be true? And it was.
So she underwent a successful laparoscopic hernia repair and TIF. Our protocol is to bring all patients back 6 months later for a follow-up endoscopy with pH testing to measure the before and after to ensure or test that the procedure was successful. And what we're looking for is to visualize the anatomy, make sure the hiatal hernia repair is intact, make sure the valve is intact, and then to do pH testing to make sure that there's no stomach acid refluxing into the esophagus.
Hello. How are you feeling? You're feeling great?
Yeah.
So the procedure went amazing. The valve looks intact.
I had a very smooth journey because of the coordination of care was just excellent, and it showed that people, the nurses cared, the two doctors cared. I felt really like, oh, this is family. And that was the greatest thing about healing. You know, I knew I would heal. I felt like I got this.
Hi, Dr. Brewer. I'm doing really good. Quite a change. It seems so long ago. You guys have helped me turn things around. I'm really, really way better.
It is very important that patients understand that even though reflux sometimes might seem like a simple disease, easy to treat, it might not be. And it can bring consequences to their health. These patients should take care of their reflux and talk to a specialist about it.
It was just a very easy recovery. I would not hesitate to recommend the procedure. It's like I have a new anatomy now. My esophageal sphincter is better than yours. No, I'm kidding.